Use of city dumpsters. Anybody want to comment?
Don't use it. But I will say that it's a dumpster, the city's paying it. And I would rather see that man right there drive down the street and throw his sack of trash in that dumpster than I would go out here and throw it over 46.
Thank you, Bill.
I hear you.
I would rather see that.
That's absolute truth.
I know the dumpster belongs to a private business or a trash can belongs to a home. But still, it's trash, and trash is trash.
My problem,
I
my
don't agree
problem
with
is
the
this.
fact that what took place. I don't agree with that. That stuff should have been hauled to Falk Brothers or Cumberland or something
Yeah.
like that. But it did. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, well, that was just Earl Prine telling them to start some stuff.
Can I say something? I'm gonna remember that you said that. The next time that you pull out of orgies up there, throw a piece of paper out your window.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Hey, that wasn't nothing I threw in but plastic.
I don't know what you're talking about, but go ahead.
I was there,
I took
I
it
was sitting there waiting for somebody.
Hey, listen.
Pulled out and threw a piece of paper out.
I took it back out too.
Yeah, but
Didn't do
here's
that.
the,
The piece of plastic's
man,
all
can I say
right.
something? I got nothing in it, right? And I really don't. I don't appreciate the fact that Earl Prine told him, you know, that's just some more bull crap over the bridge. But here's the point. If somebody parks trash on my land, right, that's a civil matter. But if he puts something in the dumpster, then the city gonna write a damn ticket and they dock for my land. My land's more important than that dumpster. Now, that's the part I can't get through my head.
Thank you, Kenny.
And I'm being serious about that. I mean, I think that bothers me.
No, they
more than anything.
wanted to throw it in the middle of the street.
You know, the city police done what they're supposed to do and what they're trained to do.
Well, let me tell you what happened over
They
there.
found what they done.
Let me tell you, Jim Hannis is here. You know the house I got there on,
They want it kind of
going up
cleaned
Kerstad Road? You know what I mean? That double wide, put that double wide.
Across from the old Sheets?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that guy lived in that trailer, come down there, parked the trailer there, filled it full of trash on my land. I own that, it's surveyed. I own where he parked the trailer. And the trash flowed down in my house, right? I went to everybody, didn't I, Jim?
Went to the city
You asked Jim Hannis,
magistrate.
everybody. I went to the police and everybody, they said this is a civil matter for me to sue. That's my land. If I go up there and whip that man's ass for putting that stuff on there, it ain't a civil matter no more. You know what I'm saying? No, seriously, I'm being serious. Then
Who
Herman.
told you it was a civil matter?
Huh?
Who told you it was a civil matter?
I went to Sunny Hall, and I went to the police 3 times, I went to Jim Hannis, I went to everybody. The trash, what he would do is fill up like a trailer you pull on a car, right? I owned the land where it was sitting too, wasn't my trailer. And then them possums, them damn cats, everything up there get in it, you know what
All you
I
had to do
mean?
is call a towing company, tell them to tail it out of there. It's on your
It's
property.
on your property.
Yeah, but here's the whole deal, here's the whole deal, here's the whole deal. I went to the police. If I go up there and do it and start an argument, first thing you know, Nutter did that. Gonna be Kenny Nutter
It
did.
ain't the police.
But here's the whole
Police pulled
point,
out
I know, but you're missing my point. The point is, if he puts trash on my land, it's a civil matter.
If
can
he
we
puts it on your property, he put that trailer on your property. that
Right,
was
and the
filled with
trash blew out clear down my house. You know how he put bags of trash, there was trash everywhere, wasn't
He
there?
went, that's when Earl Perrine was building inspector, he went to Earl Perrine.
I went to everybody.
Well,
But my
But
point,
Mr. Mayor, I will tell you, I have come in for time cards on Sunday, and the dumpsters have been filled with mattresses, TVs, etc.
And I'll back
Across
that
the
up.
swimming pool over on the other side, you dump couches off. I mean, you know, if you're gonna stop it,
yeah,
you
but
need
let's do
to
the
put a
man.
lock bar on the dumpster if you're gonna stop.
I would rather
I'll buy
protect the property instead of the dumpsters. I don't own the dumpster, man got them the business. I'd rather protect the people's properties. I mean, isn't that what we should be doing more of?
And even if you put a lock bar on the dumpster, they're just gonna ride by in the middle of the night and throw the couches and stuff right there.
That or side of the road or up the mountain above the house.
Sell them in Woodville, or up in, Morgantown,
mean, I said, what do you do in a situation like that, though? I mean, you don't want it in the back, I mean,
We even get trash bags out of the south end parking lot where we got trash cans
so on the side of the
bolted
street.
to the fence.
We
I've
might,
seen the city
we
go
might
around-
just
I've
make it
seen the city
mandatory
go
to everybody
around and
have
get
trash
trash
service, and then
hauled
they
out.
wouldn't need to put it in everybody else's dumpster.
I've seen the city gather
Oh, I
up
think I
trash
mentioned
bags.
that before.
But my question just comes down to this, Randy. Wouldn't it be better to protect people's property than a dumpster, is my question. I mean, all this may have bought all this up, right? But I think the underlying problem should be that, don't you?
But here's your position. If you make this open, fair game, that, you know, the city says, well, we want to see everybody throw it in the dumpster instead of throw it over the bank,
And everybody.
well, guess what? You
Now,
better lock your dumpster, and everybody else in town better lock theirs, because you're gonna need about 3 more to get your own trash
Well,
in.
wait a minute, isn't there a third alternative? I mean, isn't there something else you can do besides throw it over the bank or throw it in somebody else's dumpster?
Yeah, everybody pay for trash
You
trucks.
know?
No, but the point I'm trying to make, the point I'm trying to make is the property less important than the dumpster? In other words, if I own land as an individual, is my land less important than that dumpster, is my question.
But I don't
Wait a
think
minute.
that that's a good question.
No, because the truth of the matter, Kenny, your land is your land. It ain't mine.
Your
Them
land's
damn
important, but
dumpsters
so
are
is
mine.
somebody
No,
else's.
they're not, they're
Yes, they are. I'm
not.
paying for them.
I pay for that property and I pay taxes every year.
What I'm telling you, you're not listening.
Yes, I am, I
You're not,
am.
no, you're not.
Kenny is talking about the same.
My land's more important than that dumpster, I can tell you that.
Those dumpsters belong to all of us. Everybody in here and everybody out there, those dumpsters are ours because that's Market City. Your land is your land.
Yeah, but
I don't own your land.
no, but you're supposed to protect it, I'm paying taxes to have my land protected. My land's more important than that dumpster, I can
Yes.
tell you that.
Well, it seemed like there was some confusion when he first began making his statement as to whether it was a civil. I mean, if I go chuck a trash bag in his front yard, is it a civil matter or is it a criminal matter?
Right, that's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm asking because there seems like there was some discussion as to whether that was actually
That,
a truism.
the
It's an
response,
intentional act.
the response from the police officer is that is an intentional act, which makes it illegal dumping. So at that point, it's a criminal matter for illegal dumping.
Yeah, but I went to them and they
So
wouldn't
you
do
hose
that.
off a truck or something?
I went to everybody.
If I go and I throw my household trash in Kenny Nutter's yard,
That's correct.
that is criminal.
Yes.
If Herman Judy throws car parts in a city-owned dumpster that's owned and paid for by the city of Kaiser and the taxpayers, that is criminal.
But I had permission.
Who gave you permission to break the law?
I had permission,
From
that's
who?
all I'm saying. I
Give me a
don't have,
name.
I don't have to answer to you.
Give me a
Hey,
name.
you represent the public.
You better look in your own backyard, buddy.
What's in my
Mr.
backyard?
Judy, you represent the public. Settle down, sir.
What's in my backyard besides
I'd like
the
to
deck?
Well, you know what's in your backyard.
Well,
What's in my
what?
backyard?
You know what's in your backyard.
What?
All right, okay,
You know exactly what's in your backyard.
I'd like to make a motion
What, a
to make,
trailer in a,
I didn't say anything about a trailer.
Or what's in my backyard then, Herman?
You know what's in your
Okay.
backyard.
Just stop running your mouth.
Exactly.
No, I don't have to.
make a motion. Nobody uses city dumpsters but the city.
Thank you.
Period.
I'll accept that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait,
whoa,
you
whoa,
mean
whoa.
except city employees?
Clarify that,
Or you
clarify
mean
that.
city?
Because
Because
it's
he
not
said no
city
city
employees,
employees.
is it?
you're wanting this to be city
city
trash.
business.
For
right?
city use trash.
Right.
We pick up trash every day downtown, and it goes into the dumpster out back of the.
Can I paraphrase your motion?
Yep.
Not
Okay.
neighborhood.
That is.
He's giving me permission to paraphrase his motion. I'm gonna paraphrase it as such, and you tell me if you agree with this, and then we'll continue. That city dumpsters will be used for city-created trash or trash that is created while using city-owned or operated facilities such as a park. That if you stop at the city park and eat your lunch at the city park, you have a McDonald's bag that you ate your lunch out of, it goes in the city dumpster. If you rent a pavilion and have a reunion there, your trash goes there. It doesn't mean bring 3 bags of trash with you while you're having your family reunion and throw it all in with what you created.
Don't bring nothing from home.
That's right. Is that your,
That's my
that's,
motion. All right, then
Still
I
have
need
a
to ask,
second.
I
We have
need
a
to ask
second.
a question.
okay.
The volunteers to do the cleanup on these unkept properties,
That's
That's
implemented by the city.
okay? The
Because if the
volunteers-
volunteers weren't doing it, your crew would be doing
And
it.
nobody's getting charged for the trash that we pick up. We charge people and put a lien on a property when we pick trash up.
So
But
that,
a volunteer goes and does it, your volunteer groups, and piles up a bunch of trash, and we go pick it up and throw it in the dumpster. Now,
then
is
what,
that
then what we
fair?
can do is we've created a billing schedule for your department's services for what we charge for your manpower, trucks, mowers, chainsaws and so on, have we not?
But we haven't abided by it when it's been volunteers cutting the
So all
property.
we have to do is implement a charge on that schedule of the trash disposal fee. And then that would still be billed to the resident of whoever owns the property owner. Even though that there's volunteers coming in, they can't get out there. For example, the property on East Piedmont Street.
Hauled 10 loads of brush to the city dump, used city trucks, city vehicles, and wasn't charged a cent.
Volunteers did the work to tear it down, the city employees did the work to haul it away. So
No charge.
all we have to do is create an hourly rate for trucks. And, you know, if it's small amounts, I mean, you and Carissa could get together and work out a fee schedule for that and just
You
implement it in
don't
with
worry me a
that.
bit, buddy.
And Herman.
Stop.
Mayor, I'm just
And then put
stating
that
this so
fee
we
schedule
don't,
together.
so we don't get into a conflict later on about that.
Jim, if you want
Yes.
to get with me, I can give you a copy of what we set up already for the blighted properties, and then we can go from there.
If I speak out during this council meeting, do I run the risk of being exploded upon by one of the council members? That's his third outburst towards members of this thing. I mean, should I be intimidated right now? Because I feel intimidated.
No,
by
I'm
one of
here,
the
I'll
council-
protect you.
And I'm just curious if by speaking out and asking a question, am I running the risk of incurring the wrath of a council member?
No, I'm here, I'm gonna help you.
I got a cane.
I help
Don't perpetuate this.
Okay, so we got a motion on the floor. Is there any other questions on the
All
motion?
right, Jim.
you. One time, what was that, I cleaned up an alley up on the hill for Jim one time. What's that alley? And I put that stuff in the dumpster, Jim told me to.
Where'd the stuff come from? Whose property was it on?
Just in there.
Well, no, they just throwed it out again now. You know that alley between Ward Avenue and Newton Street?
Okay.
Right in there? And
You
I picked
volunteered.
it up. No, I cleaned it up and Jim said if you clean
You
it up.
volunteered it. Yes,
Oh,
it's already been
Volunteered to
discussed.
clean up the alley.
Oh, okay, I just cleaned it. But I mean, I didn't want to get it.
That garbage from the B&O goes in our garbage can, which we pay for
I
that.
picked it up and thought, but that's what I did that way.
Okay, we got a motion on the floor.
City trash, city trash.
All in favor of the motion? All opposed? So moved. City dumpsters are for city-created trash only.